Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Senior Spotlight Show. I'm your host, AJ Ganger, and our first senior is Kenzie Anderson. Kenzie, thank you for joining us today. Yep. Introduce yourself. Tell the community a little bit about yourself.
So my name's Kenzie Anderson, and right now I attend Edison as a CCP student, and I play 3 sports: basketball, softball, and golf.
So your activities, are you involved in any other activities besides the sports?
Yes, I'm involved in NHS as well as student council.
What is NHS, for those who may not know?
There's 4 pillars. It's like scholarship.
What does it stand for more than anything? You don't have to explain it, but just
basically community hours and service to get involved with other things.
What is your favorite memory from attending Piqua City Schools? Doesn't just have to be a high school memory. It can be a memory from elementary school as well.
Probably tying the school record in golf and beating Troy in basketball.
What school record was it?
It was the lowest.
Lowest score?
Yeah, lowest score.
That's cool. That's cool though. What do underclassmen have to look forward to in their senior year?
A lot of freedom. I feel like you stress out a lot when you're younger, but when you get older, you realize like there's not as much to stress out about.
That makes sense. Yeah, I like that answer. What are some of your favorite teachers?
Mr. Ratliff, and he was probably my favorite.
Why was he your favorite?
Because he understood a lot, and like he never gave out a lot of homework, but we still always understood everything. Like it wasn't like we just didn't learn. Like we learned, but didn't.
Kind of made it a fun atmosphere as opposed to a business-like atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. What are your future plans? What are you doing after high school?
I'm attending Wright State Lake for general business.
Why general business?
Because I don't know exactly what I want to do.
Hey, I mean, that's a good answer. What is some advice that you would give anyone going into high school?
To keep everything together, but also have fun. Don't do too much.
Okay. Anything else that you would like to tell the community on what it was like to attend Piqua High School?
It was a lot of fun, especially like the games we play and when we have like school dances and stuff. So.
Good. Well, thank you very much for taking your time today. We'll be right back with our next senior here on the Senior Spotlight Show. Welcome back to the Senior Spotlight Show. Joining me now is our next senior on the program, Landon here. Landon, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Introduce yourself. Tell the community a little bit about yourself.
Hello, my name is Landon Hare. I'm a senior here at Piqua High School. I was fortunate enough to be a part of the football team all 4 years, men's chorus, show choir, been a part of the Indian Nation Station, being able to help you out a little bit, just be a small part of it, and yeah, that's about all.
What other activities have you been involved with?
So, football I think would be a main one, but also really enjoy being in show choir. Show choir and track and field I think are really fun ones to be a part of for sure.
What's your favorite memory from attending Piqua City Schools?
Piqua City Schools. Ooh, that is a good one. I would say of all time, I think getting second in the spelling bee in 4th grade was huge. It was huge.
Why just second though? You ain't first, you're last.
I know, exactly. but hey, it was still an honor.
That's cool though that you made it that far as a 4th grader. What do underclassmen have to look forward to for their senior year?
I would say senior year presents its own challenges. You won't get as much free time as you would say your freshman year, but I think being able to find joy in what you're doing your senior year will make it more special for sure.
Cool. Favorite teachers. What are some favorite teachers?
I would say my 5th grade science teacher, Mrs. Thompson, and I really liked Mrs. Drake. Mrs. Drake was a really good math teacher, and Mrs. Snap was a really good math teacher. All good ones. So I was very fortunate enough to have a lot of great teachers to help me out through a lot of different things. So.
Now, what are your future plans? We know you just announced where you're going to college. Tell people a little bit about that.
Yeah. So recently just announced I'll be attending Baldwin-Wallace University to further my academic and athletic career. Fortunate enough to have earned a roster spot there to play football, so I'm very excited for that. Not only is it a great football program, but the university itself is very academic prestigious. So I'm looking to major in business administration. I'm looking to do something within the sports management realm, Not really sure exactly, but I think business administration is just such a broad field. You'll be able to find.
You can do pretty much anything with that
Exactly.
degree. What is some advice that you would give anyone going into high school?
I would say, don't be afraid to take a chance on your character. I think if you are able to put yourself out there, be spontaneous, join a club, be on camera, or anything like that, do it. Because you don't want to look back one day and be like, man, I wish I would have did that. So get out there and have some fun.
And finally, is there anything else you would like to tell the community on what it was like to attend Piqua High School, I should say?
Well, Piqua is a special place, no doubt. It'll always hold a special place in my heart. One of the things my parents always told me was, hey, you can always come back to Piqua, but there's always, if you have a chance to go off to college, do it. So, and being able to come back to a place like here, it's pretty special. The community's great. We have great administrators in our community schools, so I can't express how blessed I am and the community is to have that support.
Thank you very much for joining us, Landon.
Hey, thank you. I enjoyed being here.
We'll be right back with our next senior here on the Senior Spotlight Show. Welcome back to the Senior Spotlight Show. Joining me now is our next senior, Krista Bartlett. Krista, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Introduce yourself. Tell the community a little bit about yourself.
I'm Krista Bartlett, as he said. I do theater. I recently been taking CCP classes at Edison. I'm taking Comp 2 in psychology. And so far I have a college GPA of 4.0, and lately that has been my life.
So what other activities are you involved with?
I do interactive media at UBCC, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I've been studying.
It seems like it with a 4.0 already. I mean, that's a lot of work to get done.
Oh, definitely.
What is your favorite memory from attending Piqua City Schools?
Would have to say algebra block. My freshman year, I had a lot of good memories, especially with my friend Jacob Barty, who I'm still in contact with this day, which is like rare for freshman to senior year friendships. And yeah, we just had a lot of fun, a lot of ups and downs. It's math class.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. What do underclassmen have to look forward to in their senior year?
A lot of school events. It's tough, like time management wise, but you'll have fun and make a lot of memories. And I just say, take it all in before you're in student debt in college.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm already there too. What are some of your favorite teachers?
Miss Koth and Miss Mullen and Miss Pencil.
Why are they your favorites?
They showed me kindness during my hardest times here, and it meant a lot. Definitely set my way for upperclassmen at UBCC. So
that's awesome. What are your future plans?
I plan to attend Wright State University Lake Campus in Salina, and I plan to major in nursing and will work in the NICU for a while, and then after 5-10 years, I will get my psych nursing certification and plan to work at Dayton Children's in their mental health ward.
Man, you just got it all figured out, don't you? I think you're
Yes,
the
I
only
do.
person that's already got their timeline done, their goals done. That's awesome, though, that you're already ahead of the game.
Thank you.
What is some advice that you would give anyone going into high school?
Speak your mind. Like, don't be afraid to give your opinion on something that is in class, or stand up for yourself, because I took a lot of stuff my underclassmen year that I wish I could have just said, that's not right, because who knows what they're saying to other people. So stand up for yourself.
Is there anything else you would like to tell the community on what it was like to attend Piqua High School?
It's very eventful. Definitely a lot of activities, especially upperclassmen year. Don't be afraid to go to UVCC, but you're going to have to be in charge of that communication aspect between the two schools.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We will be right back with our next senior here on the Senior Spotlight Show. And welcome back to our Senior Spotlight Show. Joining me now is our next senior, Josh Kruse. Josh, thank you for taking the time to be on the show with us.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself. Tell the people a little bit about yourself.
My name is Joshua Kruse, and I'm a senior, and I play basketball.
Is that all? The only sport that you do is basketball?
Yeah.
What other activities have you been involved with?
I was in the choirs and stuff here.
You in the choirs too? Show choir or just regular choir?
I was in show choir my freshman and sophomore year.
Cool. That's awesome, man. What's your favorite memory from attending Piqua City Schools? Doesn't just have to be a high school one. It can be a grade school one as well.
I think just playing in front of everybody on like Friday nights, that's a really good one. It's a big one for me.
Does having a bigger crowd, I mean, I know last year with COVID and everything like that, we really didn't have that many people in the gym. This year it's open back up. Does that make a huge difference to you when you're on the court?
For me, it does because I like playing in front of people. Like, I just think it adds an extra level to it. You know?
Does it make it harder when you're on the road when there's a lot of people? Or do you just feed off of it?
No, I just don't feel anything on the road. On the road, they usually talk a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. What do underclassmen have to look forward to in their senior year?
Just like spending the rest of the year with your friends and just enjoying the rest of it and just making it a good year, I guess.
That makes sense. Any favorite teachers that you have?
Mr. Westfall.
Why Mr. Westfall?
I had him all 4 years, and he was my advisory teacher all 4 years, so I just was with him a lot, I guess. So that's pretty much why.
All right, that's cool. Future plans. What do you have going on after high school?
My plan is to play college basketball, but I don't know where at yet.
You have any schools looking at you right now?
Kind of. I got a few D3 schools
Cool.
I'm talking to. So.
It doesn't matter where you go, I think, at that point. You're just like, I'll go wherever, right? What is some advice that you would give anyone going into high school?
Probably just be yourself and enjoy all 4 years because it goes by quicker than you think.
Oh, that's a good one. Good one, man. Anything else you want to tell the community on what it was like to be at Piqua High School?
Just a great experience, I'd say. Probably.
Why was it a great experience?
Great staff, a lot of good friends, and a good surrounding group the entire 4 years.
Awesome, man. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with our next senior here on the Senior Spotlight Show. Hello, welcome back to the Senior Spotlight Show. Our final senior here of episode 3 is Alexandra Nichols. Alexandra, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
Introduce yourself. Tell the community a little bit about yourself.
I'm Alexandra Nicholas. I'm a senior. I've done acrobatics at Temple U for 3.5 years. Just finished this year. I do.
So a little bit of the activities. Tell everybody a little bit about what kind of activities that you have participated in being in Piqua High School.
I've done Interact Club. I did gymnastics. I've done acrobatics. I help out at Cakes for a Cause.
What did you do at Cakes for a Cause?
I donate a cake and bake,
Cool.
and it's like a little competition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever win anything big?
A ribbon. I mean, it's for charity.
Yeah, good. Favorite memory of all time attending Piqua City Schools?
Probably the football games.
Why the football games?
Just because of all the students being together, being all peppy and together. I don't know.
That makes sense. What do underclassmen have to look forward to for their senior year?
Don't let it go to waste. Don't waste time. Think about what you want to do. Enjoy your friends while you're together.
Any favorite teachers?
Skeens.
Why Skeens?
He's funny.
He's funny.
Nice. I like the yearbook.
What are your future plans?
My future plans are hopefully to go to South Florida University.
Just get right out of Ohio, right?
Get out of Ohio.
Somewhere warm.
Yes.
What is some advice that you would give anyone going into high school?
It will fly by. Do your work or it will catch up. It's pretty easy if you just do it.
Okay. Well, thank you for taking your time today and joining us on the show.
Yep.
That'll conclude episode 3 of the Senior Spotlight Show. We will be back next time for episode 4. For Alexandra, I'm AJ Ganger saying goodbye.